I'm Kate.
I'm Ebong.
And I'm Sonia, and today we're dishing from Rira Irish Pub located at 4931 Elm Street in Bethesda, Maryland.
And I'm about to jump into the mashed potatoes here, but before I do that, let me introduce Taryn Fielder. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Taryn is the chair of a very, very cool gala that's going on this year. Well, it goes on every year, actually. It's with the 1869 Society of the Corcoran Gallery of Art, and every year they do a fall festival. And this year's fall festival has a nautical theme. So were you in charge of this nautical theme? Are you the one that's creative like that?
I did not pick the theme. The theme generally is developed around whatever exhibition that we're going to have in the gallery at that time. This year it's John Singer Sargent, so he has a lot of nautical themed paintings. There's about 80 of them currently on display. So we came up with Calling All Captains, Fall Fete, A Nautical Affair. So definitely cool. Centered around nautical themes, and we'll see what people are able to come up with in terms of
Well, what do you
costumes.
suggest we wear for that?
I think we'll see a lot of sailor hats and red, white, and blue colored dresses. But
That's actually, I think that's very fashionable right now.
It is. It's very preppy.
Yes.
Navy blue, you can never go wrong.
Very admiral.
Yes, exactly.
Not
But
like just a regular
hoping that people will
deckhand.
expand on the theme and just get real creative.
So it's not just a evening gown, cocktail dress.
It's black tie recommended, but it's not required.
But have
You'll
fun with
see
it.
all manner of it. Yeah, and I think a lot of people will really get into it and just try to spice up their outfit with a hat or an accessory or something that'll bring a little more to the outfit itself.
And the society is the young benefactors. So who is a young benefactor? Because I always feel like I'm too old for all the young stuff. I was like, probably.
You're never too old.
It's a range. The guideline is 25 to 42-year-old patrons of the Corcoran who really aren't at a giving level that some of our more experienced members might be. And so the membership dues range from around like $125 to $200, just depending on what benefits you want. So it's a much more accessible age or price range for some of our.
Can you give us an example of some of the benefits one would get with that?
With membership in 1869
Yeah,
Society.
definitely. First of all, the prestige of being a part of the 1869 Society. Definitely, you get free entrance to the museum and all exhibitions at all times. You get guest passes so that you can bring others with you. You get priority ticket sales when we do Fall Fete or when we do Artini in the spring. We do cultural cocktails, which is pretty much a young benefactors event that we do about every 6 to 8 weeks. And that's in conjunction with an exhibit at the museum. And we'll then go out afterwards to a local establishment and just try to tie in a new element to traditional happy hour that also involves some art and education.
And libations.
And libations, yes.
Well, it wouldn't be fun to enjoy the art if you didn't have something that was making you really ruminate on it.
That's right. It gives you a different perspective.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's what artists do,
Legally.
right?
So you're the chair of the event this year.
Yes.
Are you an artist? Are you just an art lover?
Not
Why did you decide to get
all.
involved?
I'm the most, or least artistically.
So even those of us that have no artistic talent can still be involved.
appreciation.
But I appreciate art. I appreciate what other people tell me I ought to appreciate about art.
That's the best.
And I love the museum. I love the Corcoran. I love what it stands for. The School of Art and Design is incredible. And each year, the 1869 Society chooses a cause to where the money is going to flow from the Fall Fete. And this year we chose Art Reach, which is an extension of the Corcoran's attempts to really get the Corcoran Gallery more accessible in the community. And Art Reach provides instructional training for kids in underprivileged DC neighborhoods who, in 1992, a lot of DC schools lost funding for art classes. So
I think they continue to lose funding for just about everything right now.
So this program was to put into place to give them a different venue in order to get some free art instruction. And it's really expanded. There's now adult programs and GED programs at the center so that parents can go to night classes while their children are in art courses. And the courses are oversubscribed every year. It's a hugely wonderful, wonderful resource. And I would encourage everyone to visit the center in Southeast DC at some point just to see how much wonderful work is being done out there all through many, many volunteers.
Well, when I was a member of the society when I was young, when I bought my first house, I actually took a course in interior design from actual experts and artists, and it gave me a whole new perspective on buying pillows.
Right.
So being a member really has its benefits.
It does, and you get reduced prices on courses as a member. So, and they're pretty steep pricing, those courses. So it's great to have that added into the package as well. There's a whole host of benefits, and they continue to increase every year.
Well, tell me, when we come to this event, which is on Saturday, October 24th from 8 to
Yes.
midnight. Thanks so much for giving us information on that.
Of course.
What can we expect? So you'll get to see the exhibit. Have you
Yes.
already viewed the exhibit? Do you have a favorite piece?
I have not been to see the exhibit yet. I like to go on the night of and get to experience it then when the Corcoran's all done up in all of its glory.
But you're able to walk amongst the artwork
Absolutely.
while you're all dressed up with your, I guess not your red wine, but any other
No red wine.
no country cocktails,
But no red wine
anything.
in the museum.
and view the museum that night.
Yes, and it's wonderful. The whole exhibit is open for everyone to see, and you can walk around various open portions of the museum where we have other exhibits also on display. There's VIP bars, there's regular bars. The venue itself is just a very, very gorgeous place to host a party with a grand staircase.
Yeah, I love that
Wonderful
staircase.
for photo opportunities and just
I imagine great
mingling.
networking as well with the people that
Definitely.
are a member of this, all being interested in social affairs and in philanthropy and art.
And having a good time.
Yes.
These are the
That's
people
true.
that you
It
want to
ties it
meet.
together. Yes.
These are the
Here's
people your
place
mom tells
can
you you
do-
want to meet, right?
You can do all of that at Fall Fest. So it's one of my favorite events of the year. I went my first year with 4 stitches in my lower lip and 2 black eyes, and I haven't stopped going since.
You were the
wow.
art.
You were the. How
Performance art.
long? How long have you been participating with Fall Fest?
This is my 3rd year with Fall Fest, and
Okay.
then I'm just a recent addition to the 1869 steering committee,
Okay.
and working with a wonderful host committee on Fall Fest this year, and the rest of the steering committee. Really strong group of people we have supporting this. So looking to sell out tickets. Still have tickets available
Okay.
at varying levels, between $90 and $200. So.
And steering the committee is more like a canoe or like a battleship in honor of the
The
theme.
nautical affair.
I'm gonna go with a canoe paddleless.
Okay, so you need some more people on the committee as well.
We just need more help. Everyone needs more help
Excellent.
in these days, right? So yeah.
Well, the event certainly sounds like a fun time, and I hope that everyone will take advantage of this opportunity to go in, not just for networking and fun, but also just to get a chance to see what the 1869 Society is all about.
Definitely.
Get into the Corcoran Museum of Art. It's a treasure that we have right here in the middle of our city that a lot of people probably haven't taken advantage of.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for coming on
you.
to remind us about it.
If I can just plug the address to get the tickets,
Sure.
it's www.corcoran.org/FET. FETE. So very simple, and you can check out ticket prices and information
And
there.
you'll see that now on the bottom of your screen. Thanks so much, Taryn, for
Thank
coming
you.
on with
Thank
us.
you.
And as always, thank you for joining us on this episode of The District Dish. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at The District Dish and weigh in on this topic and all of our others as our Facebook fan.